It was good, YouTube. It's Rage Real. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all part 2 of my empty Y Saint scheme. So if you enjoy this scheme, man, please go ahead and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So before I do get into the video, I do want to say this is pretty much an example of how I do my personalized ebooks. Now, I did do this specific ebook for somebody already in the past. So basically, I found some more setups that I do like. So that's for one, that's why I'm putting it out. And then for two, is just to show an example of what you should expect if you want to get a personalized ebook from me. So anyways, go and hop into it. So like I said, we're in empty Y Saint. And if you don't remember from part 1, this is how I like my personnel to be. I like to have my fastest receiver, DK Metcalf is. I like to have my well, I would say it depends. See, if you have 2 speedy receivers, then you just want your second speediest receiver right here, and then of course your best route runner right here, I would say. So for the plays that I'm going over in this video, this don't have to be your audibles if you don't want it to. This is just the plays that I'm going over. I'm going over Saints go whip, Saints under, Saints clear out, and Saints fork. So we kind of have a lot that I'm going through. So first I want to start with Saints go whip right here. If I can ever find it. There you go, Saints go whip. Now for defense, I'm just showing you against a 4-down lineman front, because if somebody comes out in a 3-down lineman front, then go watch part 1 and you'll see what I would like to do versus that. So right here I'm gonna show y'all against cover 2 and cover 3, and I guess I'll show y'all a little bit of cover 4 per se. So let's just say we'll put for cover 4 quarters, because sometimes people run that. So let's go to cover 2. Now the thing that I do like about this play, if you look, so what I like to do, I like to take Greg Olsen and motion him across. I like to take triangle, put him on a streak. I like to take square and then put him on a smoke screen like this. So what's cool about this is cover 2, you have square every single time. And then also you can have R1 open. So I'll show you both of those, and I'll show you the second adjustment that I love to do on this play as well. So let me go and snap in so I can show you. So watch square. You see how the cornerback's going to back up? And you'll be able to throw that, and look, that's about 7 yards. And of course we get and if you get a good animation, you can get about 10, 11. That's off a smoke screen, So smoke screen are really good this year, if y'all didn't know, if you have the right route combos to go with them. So right here I do want to show you cover 3. Now with cover 3 and cover 4, it'll work the same exact way. So let's just take triangle, put them on a streak, take square, put them on a smoke screen. Now what's going to happen is if they're not zone dropping, this X route is going to get open all day. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So that streak is going to push the cornerback back, and then you'll be able to have that literally all day. So if they're not zone dropping anybody, that's going to be wild. But so you might be thinking, okay, bro, what if they go to cover 3 and then they maybe put hard flats? Would that be able to play it? So let me kind of show you that that's not going to do anything either. So motion them over, put triangle on the streak, put square on the smoke screen. Go and snap the ball so you can see. So he's going to shoot to the smoke screen, and it's just going to be open. Like I said, they have to zone drop that. If they don't zone drop that, it's going to be open, because a cloud flat is going to pretty much do the same thing. But a cloud flat is going to cover it, then you just hit square, take your yards like that. So that's the first variation that I love. Now we're going to do the same motion. Put triangle on the streak, put square on the smoke screen. I want to show you this R1 route as well. So watch how the safety's going to have to get out wide. And a lot of times, depending on who your slot receiver is, you can fit that in there. You just want to kind of lob pass. I know I bulleted it right there, but you want to lob pass that. So I'll show you that just one more time. I don't want to beat this in your head or nothing. Just know that it's there. So you want to kind of throw them inside, and then you want to kind of pass lead it inside. You don't really need to lob it per se. If you bullet it, just kind of wait until he's a little bit further down the field. But that you can always have that. That'll be open against cover 2, cover 3, but not cover 4. So right here, I do want to show you the second variation. Now I'll go ahead and get into some gameplay. So put him on a streak, put him on a smoke screen. Now for the second variation, you just take circle, put him on a slant. So now if the user wants to shoot left over there, then you just make him pay. And I mean, it's just a simple slant. You throw it when he gets open, possession it. Keep the chains moving. So now you get the user kind of thinking. So right here, I do want to show you against cover 3 that the seam is open. After that, I'll show you some gameplay on this. So motion them over, put them on a streak, smoke screen them. Now watch this quick streak right here. He's gonna bump them, and then you'll be able to throw that literally every single day. Alright, so the next play that I do want to talk about is going to be the Saints under. So what's nice about the Saints under is that it's going to look the exact same as the last play we did, but you're going to be able to bomb them over the top. So when you get them, so you want to run Saints go whip first, and then you want to mix in this right here, because what's going to do is it's going to look the exact same to the opponent. So you motion them over, put triangle and streak, and now I like to put square on a zig route like this. So what's going to happen is, watch how deep this route is ran now. So you remember at first it was only ran at about maybe 10 yards. Now watch what's going to happen now. So all you're going to do is wait. That zig's going to pull that cornerback down, that streak is going to pull that safety, and then you'll have that literally every single time. Now you want to make sure that you are running, like if you run this play, you want to be able to be on the right hash, so you want to run it to the wide side, but I'm just showing you that you can run it in the middle. And if you're on the, you want to make sure that these two receivers right here are on the wide side when you run this stuff. So if I was on the right hash, they'd be on this side. So if I was on the left hash, they'd be on the other side, if that makes sense. So that's what that looks like against cover 2. Now let's motion them over again. Take triangle, put them on a streak, put them on a zig, and I'm gonna show you this R1 read. It's the same exact read. You can even step up in the pocket if you want. And that time they made me throw it a little bit to the inside, but that'll also be there if they're not putting their linebacker in the middle third. So that's cover 2 right there. At cover 3 and cover 4 is gonna be the same exact thing, except for cover 4 you won't be able to throw that quick seam like that, but you can use the second variation all day pretty much. So I'm gonna show you this real quick against cover 3, and then of course I got R1 open right now as you've seen, and then I'm gonna throw it to X right there. Now I do want to show you something on cover 3, because for some reason this gets wide open for a one-play touchdown against cover 3 for whatever the reason is. I can't tell you, but for some reason it dumbs out the cornerback. So when you put him on a streak and you motion him over, a lot of times this cornerback right here, King, he's gonna actually play X. So you see he'll come down for a second, and that'll actually open up triangle for a one-play touchdown most of the time. Now I think if triangle gets bumped, it doesn't work, but for the most time it is gonna be that way. So you see, okay, he actually didn't right there, but you see also seeing that he got bumped. So I'm running one more time, and I'm basing line of defense so you can see like what happens if he doesn't get bumped. Because for whatever the reason, when he doesn't get bumped, that cornerback is like, oh crap, and he's running back there, and he just he usually chooses X 9 times out of 10. Why, I honestly can't tell you. But right here we're gonna see. So watch how the cornerback just gonna shoot down, and then now it's like everything just messed up over there, and that's gonna be an easy one-play touchdown. So if they're baselining, or you notice that they're moving the person, giving them a free release, then you can throw that 10 out of 10 times. So right here I'm gonna run it one more time. I'm gonna show you some gameplay just so you know it's not a fluke. And then we're gonna go cover 3 right there. I'm gonna go ahead and baseline just so he moves. Now, like I said, put triangle on the streak, put square on the zig, and then this time I'm gonna go ahead and slant X just to show you that yes, it will get open if they're slanting. Yes, the slant will get open. So as you can see right there, it's just stealing at that point, you know. But go ahead and check out this gameplay so you can see for yourself. Alright, so the next play I do want to go over is this Saints clear outs right here. So the reason I like this play, because if you notice the last 2 plays we've been motioning this guy over, so we're still going to do the same motion over, so our opponents still think we're trying to attack the left side, but now we're going to take X, we're going to put him on a drag, we're going to take square, put him on a streak, and then you can leave it just like this if you want, or you can take R1, put him on a drag. I prefer this setup right here because it's going to get open against every single zone coverage. So right here, first read is going to be the drags. If the drag's not open, you're pretty much always going to have that if they're not zone dropping their hook curls and all that stuff. But if they're not, like I said, that's going to be open all day. That's against cover 2. Now I'm going to replay and show you real quick about some of the reads that you can make on here. So you see we snap the ball, right? You can, not this right here, but you can throw this right here. So if the user's not right there, you can throw this. Like I said, you have this dig route that's open, and depending on the matchup right here, you can have this, because the mid read is going to follow him, and this streak is going to hold this safety, and then for some reason this safety doesn't actually, go to the middle like he should. He kind of comes down and gets stuck on his dig route, so you have a one-on-one right here. So if your matchup is good, then you want to make sure that you exploit that right there. So that's what I like to read against cover 2. So let me go ahead and show you cover 3 real quick. So let's go to cover 3. Now, go ahead and motion X over, put X on the drag, R1 on the drag, strict square like this, and it's gonna be the same read progressions. Okay, do I have my drags, dig route, and you can even throw that right there. I threw it too late, but I just wanted to show you my read progression. So I'm gonna run that one more time, and then I'll hop and replay and show you just the reads that I make. So let me put the user, put him right here, so maybe he can be out the way. So drag him over, put X on the drag, R1 on the drag, streak square like this. So like I said, I'm gonna throw triangle real, because you gotta throw that quick, you know, and then I'm gonna show you the other reads that you can make. I know it looks sketchy or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the replay. And I actually don't have game film on this, but this is just something that I do love to run when I want to mix it up. So right here we snap the ball, boom. You 9 times out of 10, well, in cover 3 you have this, and you have this right here, and then you also have this dig route that's coming right here, because see, he's gonna have to move out to respect this drag, because that's a curl flat right here, so he has to come back down, which is going to leave this middle all the way vacated, because your hook curl, he just does nothing down. He gets sucked down here covering nothing. So you have this, like I said, you have this, you have this. So it's just so much that you have open, you know. So that's why I like to learn this play, and it's the same exact thing as cover 4. So just because I'm not showing cover 4 doesn't mean it doesn't work. Now in cover 4, you just want to read your drags to in route, because this post route might not get open depending on who they're using, you know. So that's just one thing that you need to notate right there. Now the next play I do want to go over is this Saints fork right here. So if you notice in Saints forks, he actually moves his split in. You don't want to show that. So what I recommend, if you want to call Saints fork, make sure you come out in Saints forks, so that way your opponent won't have so much of a tail when you're running it. So what I like to do, I like to take circle, put them on a streak. I like to take square, either put them on the in route or drag. I'm putting them on the in route just for just because I figured in route works a little better. So it's just a flood concept to the right side of the field. So as you see, a lot of times that cornerback's going to sink on that corner route, but you want to look for that corner route on cover 3 or cover 4. But cover 2, you want to take the flats every single time. So let's go back to Saints fork. Now let's go to cover 3, because I really love this against cover 3 and like a cover 4 type of defense. So right here, like I said, just put them on a streak, take square, put them on an in route, and then make sure you just double team him if you want to roll out. You don't need to roll out. So as you see, he's going to drop, that defender's going to drop on X, and it's going to leave that nice little dot right on the sidelines, and that'll be open pretty much every single day of the week. And now I do want to show you one more read against cover 3, and it's going to be that post route, because you can throw that post route against cover 3. So let's just set it up right here. See, we're good. Now, let me see. Just want to wait till he breaks. So you see when he breaks how that hook curl comes down, and you're able to throw that right over his head. That'll happen every single time if they're not zone dropping. So that's another way that you can exploit that. Now I'll show you real quick what it looks like as cover 4 quarters, because I know you might be kind of curious. Like I said, I haven't touched on cover 4 because not too many people run it, or when they do, it's real easy to dot up, because it's just like cover 3 with just an extra safety. That's how I like to think of it. So you see right here, I got X, and you see how R1 actually dropped down. So if you waited on that defender to drop down, you'd have R1 open all day. So it's just a lot, you know. Just pretty much reading in there. Great concepts. Now I want to show you one more play before I end this video, and it's one that I really like. It's almost, I like it against cover 3, honestly. It's a little bit more consistent. Well, I like it against cover 3 and cover 2, I should say. So it's going to be the Saints corner right here. Now let's go nickel. Let's come out in cover 2. So what's nice about this play is that square can actually get open on the corner route against cover 2. That's what I'm going to show real quick. So I like to motion him in, put X on a streak, and put R1 on the in route. So in cover 2, you either have the streak or the corner route, depending on if they're zone dropping. If they're not zone dropping, you have square. No, you have X, my bad. So y'all see X is just literally all by himself. I'm going to call this one more time. But I really love this against a cover 2. I mean cover 3, my bad. I really love this play against cover 3, but I'll show you real quick that it does get open against cover 2. Oops, I messed up. So let's reset that. I accidentally put triangle on the streak. So motion them in, put X on the streak, R1 on the in route. I'm gonna show you this X read real quick. So you see how the mid read just doesn't even cover him, because the mid read is gonna be distracted by the in route, which allows the tight end to get over the top of him. So that'll be open all day against cover 2. And depending on how they're zone dropping, you have that corner route open as well. If you really wanted to get that corner route open against cover 2, I would suggest doing a setup maybe like this, to where now that cornerback's gonna have to choose, and a lot of times he's gonna come down if you wait. Okay, he didn't that time, but most of the time he will. But that's another variation if you wanted to run that one. I personally don't like running it, but it's an option just depending on what the defense gives you. Now let's go ahead and move on. So let's talk about cover 3, because this is what I really love against cover 3. This would be a one-play touchdown versus cover 3 every day of the week. So if they're not baselining it might not get open. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If he gets bumped, it probably won't get open. So as you see right there, he got bumped. I could have threw square, but I wanted to show you that he did get bumped. And in cover 3, you're either going to read R1 to square. So it's just like the other play that I did show you. So let's go to cover 3. It's just a different look, because last time we didn't have to motion this guy inside like this. We motion, I believe it was, I didn't think we had to motion him, but I actually don't even remember to be real. But let me go ahead and show you cover 3 right here though. And I got it baseline, so now he shouldn't get bumped. So as long as he doesn't get bumped, this is going to be a one-play touchdown. It's going to be the same concept the last time. You see how they fly down, and just nobody can't figure out how to match that. And that's why I really love this play. So check out this gameplay real quick. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I appreciate all y'all who are still watching me and rocking with me. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have no idea how much I appreciate y'all. So just drop a like if you enjoyed it, please. It helps me so much with the YouTube algorithm. But anyways, y'all have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.